everyone. Welcome back to Midlife Identity. Monica here. Wishing you all a very happy Diwali and a prosperous new year. I'm sure you all must have enjoyed the Diwali season with loads of goodies, food, fun, frolic, and the lights and the festivities around us. It is that time of the year where, we just feel so excited to eat all the sweetmeats and, of course, meeting family, friends, and wearing your lovely Swiss silks and having a nice time. And yes, today is Bhai Dooj, where we celebrate with our family again. And it was, I think, almost you could say the last day of Diwali. And yes, I too had a great time, and I'm sure you all must have had a great time. So, yes, now during these festivities, I went around, I met so many people, family, friends, and so many people, and going out. And it was a very different thing that I observed. I wouldn't say different thing actually. I observed some things, and well, there was this, I was just seeing the difference in the generations. Generations means me, my children, and again the children which are much younger than my children, and people little older than me and a little much older than me. So if I say a span from the ones who are born in 50s, who are born in 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and I met all the little kiddos who are born in today's time, that is, 20 in 2000 and say 18, 17, 19, whatever, around that. So maybe they're just 10 now. So 2010, 13, 15. Wow. So it was very interesting to see the evolution that has happened over the years. The evolution of people, of time, the changes that we all experience, and everybody has been experiencing. It is a very, very different world today. So if I have to speak about myself, born into the 60s, and we are called the Generation X, Gen X, and the ones who are born, I think, after in 2000 and 90s and 2000, they're Gen Zs. Wow. When I speak to them, I wonder, and I had lovely conversation. I was just actually wondering, wow, look at their confidence. All right, confidence, fine. But their knowledge, their alertness, their awareness, their knowings, and they're so clear about everything in life. It's A and B and C, and there's nothing. Okay, they're ready for, if it's A, they're ready for plan B, they're ready for plan C. For us, if it was A, it was only A, and the plan B came with heartbroken feelings. Oh my God, how can we go to the plan B because we failed in plan A? You could not fail in any plan. Your plan A is only was your plan. I mean, there are so many things I observed, and the beauty of it all was, along with today's Gen Zs and everyone, how we have adapted, evolved, and are waiting to learn. So the Gen X rocks. Don't you all think so? Yes, all my midlife friends, we Gen X rock. Why do we rock? Because we are just waiting to be with the times. We are putting our foot forward, going ahead along with what we see, we experience, and are ready to accept, evolve all the time, learn all the time. So the Gen X, sorry, please excuse me, I'm still with this cough, but I'm much, much better. So thank God for that. Yeah. And sorry, coming back, the Gen X that we are, along with the Gen Z and our previous generation, we had a lot of learnings from the generations before us. So it's our parents, our grandparents, right? And they had their learnings from their parents. So if we take at least about 3 to 4 generations behind, so they passed on their learnings to the other generation and the other generation, and then it came to us through our parents. and of course our near dear ones. As you know, we all have been in a very close knit family, so it's your near and dear family also. So a lot of the learnings from them, so you were taught this is right, this is wrong, this is how it should be, and this is how it should not be, with no logic. That was the said thing, over and out. And as Gen X, we didn't even ever dare to question it. And if we questioned it, it was like, okay, you're not going to question us. Sorry, not allowed to question. That is how it was. I mean, that is how the upbringing was. That is how it was. Rules were laid, things were said. That's it. You are not going to ask questions. And if you're acting too smart by being too curious, please do not go there. Just accept it. And we accepted it. We thought it, that's fine. That's what we are told to do, and that's what it is. Because it was, they also learnt it from their previous generation, from their parents and from their grandparents. And maybe they come from a generation where they were taught, and they just, they would think that to get things done, maybe you have to just impose, and that's the only way out. Probably. I'm just generalizing. This is how generally everywhere it is. So it is like, small little examples of things of doing as you're told to do. Follow things, whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it, and you do not ask questions. And then there is some superstition developed over it, and then there is fear around it. All this has been passed on from different generations and has come to us as well. Now, so when it comes to us as Generation X, Gen X, we have absorbed everything what has been told to us, and the fears passed on to us, the superstitions passed on to us. Then even we had certain beliefs passed on to us, because we would not raise our voice or question or be curious or allowed to say anything. It was like, okay, for your good, this is it. You are going to follow this path, and that's it. So, okay, we thought that is what it is. Then comes our children. Okay, our Gen X children. Now, when they saw our behavior, they started questioning it. At least I can say for myself. So when I would follow a certain pattern, or I would say, no, this is to be done this is to be done this way, no other way out. Like a simple example, I can speak about marriage. So it is good to be married by 2025. You should be married. You should settle down, follow the path. Pick your career, choose your career. Or if you want to be a homemaker, fine. Or else you pick your career. All right, it's good to be in this career. Follow it. Follow the family business. Whatever you want to do it, just do it. Get married, have children, settle. And gaadi aage chalti jayegi. As simple. This is how it is to be said. Gaadi aage chalti jayegi. And I staunchly believed in that. I said, no, my children should be married off and gaadi aage chalni chahiye hai. So this was me, Generation X. So now when it comes to my children, I realized, so there was a lot of questioning. So when it comes to marriage, how do you choose your partner? So for us, it was okay. Like, it's a good family, good boy, good everything. You learn through life. You live through with the partner, you understand each other. Of course, it's not that you just get married to anyone, but yeah, you have some chemistry before saying a yes in an arranged match. It's not that you get into marriage without any kind of a chemistry. There has to be something to let you say a yes. And when I learned it through my kids, and it was like, okay, what they want from a partner, why should they say a yes, what kind of family, what all they want, or they have other aspirations too. It's not marriage. So the best thing I learned was, marriage is not the destination or the goal. Marriage is one of the steps of your life to take you towards your destination, towards your goal. So it's just one of the part of your journeys. An important part, no doubt about that. But that is how it is. It's fine. So you wait for your partner, you wait for your likes, you wait it out to find the person whom you are ready to live with, and then you make your choices in life. Make your choices consciously. This was something I learned from the next generation, because there was questioning, there was logic, there was thoughtfulness, awareness, and conscious living, conscious choices, which our generation, I'm sure you all relate to this, what I'm telling you right now, whatever I've been speaking about. I am sure most of you of the Gen X, and yes, there are exceptions to everywhere, there are exceptions. But generally, all of us Gen X would definitely relate to what I am saying, because we just followed a set pattern very blindly without asking questions. And then our children, they started asking us questions, and that actually put me into a thought process and put me into thinking. Like, yeah, true that. Why not? It is true what they are asking, what they are saying. It has got some logic. And what is the compulsion? There is no compulsion. There is more to life. There is so much more we can do, we can think, we can accept, understand better. So, yes, I started learning through them, from them. And I actually opened up to another world whereby I just, let in a lot of new thoughts also seep in. So I'm sure you all the Gen X, maybe this is one just example I have given, which is a personal example. You would be having so many other examples whereby you got the logic more, where the kids questioned and they said, come on, don't bind yourself, let loose, be easy. And then comes your children. They want you to, you also to change, you also to open up. And then you have your parents who are still stuck in that generation, and they want you to follow. So see, listen to what I'm saying. They want you to follow, and your children want you to follow. So yes, we are the sandwich because kids want us to follow, the earlier generation want us to follow. So where are we? So we are the Gen X who has experienced the major evolutions happening around us. From the television sets coming in the 70s, early 70s, having the Doordarshan, to the color TV, to from telegrams and telephones, to trunk calls, to cell phones, and today lightning, just pick a call and you can do international calls, and WhatsApp and everything. The emails, from letters. I still have my letters. For Diwali, I took out my Diwali Safai, and I have so many beautiful red letters which I have received from my near and dear ones. Birthday cards, birthday letters. Amazing the way we used to communicate. And today, WhatsApp, it's like, okay, happy birthday, or happy Diwali, or you just make a call, a quick call. It's different. So we are the Gen X, I think, is the most evolved one, because along with time, we have been changing and pushing ourselves forward. And as I said, our children want us to follow a certain pattern and get out of the rut. And our parents are still, wanted us to be in a rut. I'm sure how it is, the pressure. Follow this set pattern. How can you not do this? And children, how can you not do this? So it's either the left or the right. You're just tugged at. And you are discovering yourself what you want to do. Do you want to do it, or you don't want to do it? Which is the right way, which is the wrong way? You have to unlearn a pattern. That's what Gen X is all about. The sandwich. It has to be opened up. And each part of the sandwich, like, so if you have a cucumber, a tomato, an onion, has to just peeled and, just has been to be removed and has to be thought about, right? What you want. Are you ready to make conscious choices? Are you aware? Are you ready for the change? Are you ready to get out of your comfort zone and be the change? Yes, we are the change. Cannot deny that, because for me also, today when I sit here and I'm recording this podcast, I always pat myself. I said, well done, Monica. I have accepted the change. I have learned I have my little bit of gear for recording these podcasts, and I do it all by myself. I feel proud. So, yes, so we Gen X are the most evolving ones because we are learning and learning and learning. At the same time, we are sandwiched because we have to unlearn so much. Now, whether we really want to unlearn or don't want to unlearn, or now we are having the pressure of the Gen Z and the other generations to unlearn. What is right? What is wrong? What do I want for myself? What do I don't want for myself? Am I under pressure or am okay as I am? And if I don't work on evolving myself, am I scared of stagnation? Am I fearful or am open minded? Think about it and message me and let me know, what do you believe? What do you think? On this note, I end today's podcast and have a lovely evening. Enjoy yourself and wishing you all a happy Diwali again. Thank you and take care. Thank you for signing in and tuning in to today's podcast. Stay tuned, and we shall forever be diving deeper into the various prolonged battles, struggles, pressures, thoughts of finiteness, understanding what midlife is all about, and wanting to create our own midlife identity. I shall end with the beautiful saying by Victor Hugo: when grace is joined with wrinkles, it is adorable.